Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Watch how people get your holy water. We got another UNC. Oh, jeez. Was there somebody in here before? Welcome, Jason. Welcome, Chris. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in on this 7th of February here for the late night, for the nightcap, as we like to call it. Getting ready to go here against Notre Dame. To be fair, I had not realized how much of a lopsided matchup this potentially is going to be. I'm looking at the Notre Dame stats here. And welcome, Keon. What's up, man? And yeah, I was trying to looking at the Notre Dame stats to be like, well, what did they do since last we met? Because it's the second time we're playing them. When we played them at their place. Since last we met, back on about a month ago, on the 6th of January, they beat Georgia Tech in overtime by 7, lost to Florida State, lost to Boston College, lost to Miami, lost to Boston College again, lost to Virginia, and then lost to Pitt, and now we're back here. Before they beat Georgia Tech, they lost to us and then NC State. So basically, they have a sum total of 2 wins in the ACC. I'm trying to figure out what the other one is. Nope, they lost to Miami. I thought they're 2-9. What is the other one? Niagara. Oh, they beat Virginia somehow. Okay, that's weird. But basically, they're 2-9. Which is kind of hilarious. And then I was also looking at, apparently, so the predicted ACC standings at the start of the year were like Duke was going to win the conference, but which is fine. I think we're still on track here. And Notre Dame was down at 15, and Notre Dame is actually right now at 14 at 2-9. So yeah. This is gonna be fun. Scoring offense, averaging 60 points a game, ranked 15th in the ACC. That's last, by the way. Scoring defense at 64. That's actually second. So defensively, apparently they don't give up many points, but they can't score any. So that doesn't quite work out. Oh, we're on ACC Network Extra. Oh my goodness. All right, we need to switch channels here. Here it is. Obviously, we all know that we're coming off the loss to UNC. Hilariously, UNC lost last night to Clemson. Everybody else, I'm sure everybody caught that one, right? And which is great. Like, the Duke hangover is real for just about every team in the country, including UNC, losing to Clemson for only the second time ever in Chapel Hill. So there's that. Very, very nice. Despite the fact that Baycott said that the ACC runs through him, apparently not, because now we find ourselves only really a game back of them again, assuming that we win here tonight. So we obviously have to take care of business. Honestly, we could talk about the UNC game, but I thought we did quite well in that particular game. I was very encouraged by our performance, even though we didn't end up getting the W, and we can sort of go into that as we will, but we're underway here in Cameron here tonight. The usual 5 suspects on the floor: Filipowski, Mitchell, Proctor, Roach, and McCain. And Filipowski's going to try to go here first, and it's going to be off his knee, so that's a turnover. That was a big story in the Carolina game. The 11 or so turnovers there are just a little bit above our average, but UNC didn't turn the ball over really at all. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot on that one. You said, I apologize, I saw a UNC fan here. I said, depart from me, Satan, and he left. Okay. That is one way to exorcise the demons. As we get Burton going around there, and the pass back outside over to Shrewsbury. Yes, attempted. Logan Imes over to Shrewsbury is going to take this 3, and Notre Dame will actually score first. Shrewsbury with the 3-pointer there. Of course, last time we played these guys, this was what the box score looked like. It was a 67-59 win. Mark Mitchell with 23 points in a game on the road, actually, which is rare. And then Jeremy Roach followed up with that one with 18 points, and Filipowski had only 7. I'm looking for a bit more from Filipowski here tonight on that with these against this particular opponent, but we'll see. We get Roach is going to be open for a 3-pointer there, and he drills that one. Nice screen by Filipowski. Actually, Notre Dame decides to go underneath it, and Roach capitalizes very easily. So minute 20 in, and it's going to be a turnover there for Notre Dame. As who is that? Trey Davis lost his handle on the ball. A little give and go action with Filipowski. Filipowski off glass, just too strong. And the rebound going the way of the Irish. Oh, that's a foul on... Oh my God. That hedge, that Filipowski hedge is such an easy foul to call, man. Like, he literally ran into the guy and then kept going. And like kept running into him. Like, what a stupid first foul, man. That is, wow. We know Flip has had issues with foul trouble, but like, you don't need like the self-inflicted wounds here. Like, this is, especially like 2 minutes into the game. It's just, there's no need for that. It's a blow-by there by Marcus Burton. He's got 2. Actually excited here with energy, even though we lost to UNC. Our revenge will be powerful. I mean, I think, honestly, we split. We'll talk about it at the timeout. It's a beautiful looking shot by McCain here, who has been ascending, I think is the right term that we can use for Jared McCain. Ascending here of late. Had a fantastic game at Carolina, actually. Ooh, Roach almost there with a steal. We're going to get Burton with the 3 in and out, actually. Halfway down the cylinder, but no good. 5-all here, Blue Devils, Irish. And you're like going, there's another give and go action there with Filipowski. Going to find a wide open Roach over there, but the Crazies, and not quite. Should be off the foot of Notre Dame. No, Mark Mitchell's still fighting for it, but Notre Dame comes out of the pile there with Shrewsbury, actually. And Shrewsbury going to turn it over off his foot into right into McCain. McCain's going to try to go coast to coast. This should be a foul. It should be an and 1. Oh, come on. That should be an and 1. It's not, but he gets the 2 anyway. McCain ready to play tonight here. 4 in the early going. Yo, Nick, what's up, man? Good evening. Appreciate all the folks hanging out here. I know it's late at night for the East Coasters. You got 9 o'clock, past 9 p.m. for y'all. Still kind of early here on the West Coast. Very convenient time to, get off work, walk the dog. Just put up a brick there by Imes. And there's an easy rebound for Duke. Yeah, see, I was able to get everything done. Now, I'm still going to have to do, like, my gym stuff after the game. I'm going to have to eat and do my gym stuff after the game, but... Roach, cross-court pass to Mitchell, extra pass to Proctor, who's going to send it from deep in and out. Ooh, offensive board to Mitchell, who's got the putback underneath. Nicely done. I was not impressed with Mark Mitchell's play the other day against Carolina, I have to say. We know that Mark Mitchell struggles on the road, but yeah, it was I think that was my biggest disappointment with the game. Burton tries to get the pass, too much to handle there from Njai, actually, and just a bit of a hot potato winds in the hands of the Blue Devils. Notre Dame's turned it over now 4 times. It's a nice extra pass. McCain for 3, not quite, and the rebound going to go to Njai. No whistle here so far. We've gone 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Burton going to hoist from well downtown and come up short, actually. McCain pushing the tempo. McCain going to try to score with the left hand, and that'll just be out of bounds. 9-5 here in the early going at the first TV timeout. So my thoughts on this UNC game here. We'll just flip to the box score real quick again from that particular game. You got Kyle Filipowski, ended up with 22 points. Mitchell actually 11. And then Jeremy Roach did his thing with 20, and Jared McCain was 23. I mean, we put up 84 points. It's just that you have a UNC team here that put us up 93. I'm pretty sure, and we can... I'm building a hard Lego set that I messed up on. I had to take it apart 4 times. Uh-oh, Nick, what's the Lego set of? I'm very curious now. So this is the score line from the UNC one. I mean, Jared McCain at 23 is pretty tremendous. Like, it's a great for a freshman debut in a Duke Carolina game. A realistic car. Nice. Proctor with only 2 points, but Proctor's contribution happened more on the defensive end. When you had RJ Davis, who ended up with 17, the guy is the top scorer in the ACC, averaging 21.5 points a game, 22 points per game. We actually held him to 12. It was at 11 or 12 points before he made this sort of 5 or 6 at the end there from the free throw line. So Proctor's defense was sensational, actually. I mean, obviously we could have used a bit more scoring from him. But look, I mean, I thought the team played really well. We got down 15, and we could have rolled over and died there in the second half, and we didn't. We fought back. We got it essentially back to a 5-point game. It was an 8-point game, but we were 1-3, that Jared McCain 3-pointer over in the left wing. Man, if he hits that, it's a 5-point game, and you just say, with game on at that point, man. So we were basically that 1 3-pointer away from being, ultra competitive down the stretch. I mean, I think it's probably the best. This is certainly the best road game that we've played this season. I also feel like we put together a decent 40 minutes. If you just look, the 93 points scored by Carolina is the most by any Duke opponent, I mean, this season by a lot. We lost to Arkansas, they scored 80. Okay? We lost to Arizona, they scored 78. When we lost to a team like Pittsburgh, they scored 80. We lost to a team, Georgia Tech. Where is it? They scored 72. No opponent, right? No opponent has scored more than 80 points on us. Not even Baylor. Baylor scored 70. Just no opponent has scored over 80 all season, right? And so when we ourselves end up putting up 83 points, it's a game we should probably win. You just had what is his name? Harrison Ingram go off, and you got one dude that gets hot and and goes for 20 plus points when he's averaging 11. And then if you look at the game against Clemson last night, he averaged 11 points in that game, he didn't average. He scored 11 points in that game, which is exactly what his average is. So you're like, all right, well, what are you going to do about it? So it just is. We play pretty decent. Yeah, next time in Cameron, I like our odds. I really do. So Proctor out here for a second as we resume play. Caleb Foster's back in. Roach with the step-back jump shot. And from the ACC logo. We've talked about this a lot. He's kind of made that his thing, and he drills that one there as Roach now has got 5. Duke extends the lead out to 11. It's an 8-0 run here for the Blue Devils in the last 3 minutes. Looking quite good here in the early going. No slow start tonight for Duke. Shrewsbury's going to try to... Davis is going to try to go baseline, and Notre Dame trying to force that one. That was Zona trying to get the rebound. This will stay with Notre Dame as we can't corral the rebound on the baseline. We also were fairly competitive in rebounding, by the way. Against Carolina, that's not bad. I'm very sanguine about it, I think is the right term. It just is, man. It just is. I thought we played well. Clean up the turnovers next time, and I think we got them. I mean, clearly they're beatable. Clemson just did it, so a little too cocky walking into the Clemson game. Zona going to try to put 3, and that's also short. Notre Dame can't get it to go from range. Of course, the team only averaging 60 points per game. Cephas here from the outside. Oof, not quite. It's a beautiful pass from McCain as he was falling out of bounds, trying to drive baseline, but Foster can't quite get that one to drop. Notre Dame's scoreless in the last 4 minutes. Feels like we should be up by more, to be honest. Still just 11-5, as 6 is the margin. And this one is Booth, and Booth in and out, halfway down. That shot doesn't go. We've played 6 here in Cameron. Ryan Young calling for Foster to come get it. And Mitchell's going to try to go one-on-one now. He's going to get back outside to Foster. McCain, a lot of passing outside the perimeter right now. Not a lot of driving. And there's Foster's going to try to finish with the right hand. And he's got that one. There you go. Just put it on the floor. Beat your man to the basket. This is an easy game. Can't overthink this. This is a 7-15 team who is 2-9 in the conference. Do not get fancy here, boys. Just get it done. That's the too strong there for Burton, as it was disrupted there by Young. Cephas driving, gets a bump, absorbs contact, and puts in the jump shot. And yes, as Keon says, he is heating up. 2-2 for Caleb Foster here, as Duke extends the 12-0 run. Yeah, that was an interesting one, Chris. In the game against UNC, we talked early in that game how we had a lot of known quantities with the sophomores, but we weren't sure how the freshmen were going to respond. And especially early in that game, I don't know if Foster got enough minutes in that game, but right, he wasn't really as a shot clock violation here by Duke. Very nice defense, but he wasn't quite as effective as we would want him to be, right? But McCain responded really, really well in that game. So I better see Power in the game tonight. It's an opportunity. Sean Stewart too, by the way. Stewart and Power would be a good game to have both of those guys in there, actually. And as we say that, Sean Stewart checks in, and he's inbounding here for Foster. So looks like we are going to play a little bit of a younger lineup on the floor at the moment. No Power, though. Oh, Jalen Blakes is in the game, interestingly. He hasn't played in a few games. Pass outside to Proctor, back to Blakes, back to Proctor, and over to Foster. And we're going to try to pick a roll action with Young. No, we're going to go to Blaine. Blakes is going to put it on the deck, and Blakes gets blocked going up. It's a held ball. And that'll go to Notre Dame. The possession arrow is not quite right. I feel like that's our, every year we lament not being able to use our bench depth more than we do. It's just like a habitual problem with Duke. Because we seem to, we get all these recruits and we seem to have such a deep bench. Okay, that Notre Dame guy stepped on the baseline. It doesn't quite matter, but Blake's shot can't go, and that's a foul! That's a foul. Wow, Sean Stewart trying to dunk it off the offensive board, and he hits the deck. Whew! I love the press. I guess it was better that it was a live ball turnover than a dead ball, but Konechny charged with that one. The Notre Dame player on the sideline definitely stepped out. I love how Stewart, every time he gets the ball, even remotely close to the rim, he's going for the dunk. The free throw's no good here, but I applaud the effort, all right? I did not realize he was 7-14 at the line. Okay, make it 7-15, so that's, wow, apparently our bigs, I guess Mark Mitchell can shoot free throws, but Filipowski struggled. So basically 0 for 2 there. That's basically a turnover. So turnover by both teams, let's call it, on those previous possession. 10 seconds here for Notre Dame to make it happen, as Konechny gets it out of his hands, and it's over to Imes. And Imes is trying to go real tough there. Still can't get it. Zona coming down with the board, but he brought it down. And the pesky Cephas tries to steal it, but it's actually out of bounds on Duke. That was 30 seconds of really good defense here. Are we now live back on the main channel? Wait, Syracuse and Louisville are still playing? No. Get out of here. No, okay. We're just like very behind. All right. All right, we got it. Our Duke women are doing good in basketball. I really think we will be. Oh, interesting. What do we are for the record there on that one? I feel like the women's team always like has all this. They're always like really good in the middle of the season, and then they like it's very hard in the tournament. It just doesn't quite work out. It's unfortunate. They're 14-7. It's not bad. Not bad. 6-4 in conference. Playing Carolina coming up here this Sunday, actually. Ah, there you go. This Sunday. I watched one of their. I was Florida State. Anyway, Notre Dame still has not scored in, let's just call it a long time. Let's call it a long time. I'm gonna say it's been about 5 minutes. Currently shooting 2 of 12 at an astounding 17%. Celeste Taylor played for Duke, went to OSU, and they beat Iowa. Upset alert. Oh, Chris. Nice. All right. So we didn't actually take it. We took sort of a timeout, but there were no commercials, which is nice. So we're back at it here, inbounding. Duke defending here with Roper. And now this is Konechny. Oh, what a beautiful block by Stewart, and it's kept in bounds, actually. Cephas just go to Stewart. Alley-oop. Oh, there it is! Foster to Stewart for the alley-oop. There's your Sports Center highlight for the day. Yes! That might be the first one all season! Finally, some explosive plays at the rim! My goodness. Oh, that's a little overly aggressive by Stewart there. That's a foul. Nicholas with the sugar-free Reese's, but look, you get Sean Stewart with a block on one end. And then you're going to run it, my friend. Call for it. That's yours, buddy. Defense, offense. Beautiful. Great lob by Foster. You love to see it, man. 17-5. Great defense by Stewart here. 6 seconds for Notre Dame. Shrews. No, Davis, nothing. Shrewsbury's 11. I gotta get that. It was Keb-esque. Filipowski trying to feed Stewart down low. That pass is never gonna make it. Notre Dame about to find itself down 15 here at the 10-minute mark of the first half. So we may be playing this as a bit of an exhibition. Proctor's going to step back and go from deep. Ooh, in and out. Hits the rim twice. Filipowski offensive board. Foster steps into the 3 off the board, and that's good. Bingo. Why do I gave somebody too many points here? Will Stewart has only 2, I think, there. No points in the last 8 minutes for Notre Dame. I had a feeling, man. Since the 18-minute mark, dude, what a drought. Has almost gone half a half without scoring. Njai going to try to go on Filipowski and finally gets 2 to go. Foster with the blow-by. That's a foul. Foul on Burton, I would think. I think it's funny that Jim Boeheim is doing the commentary here. It's like Jim Boeheim goes to Cameron. Not as a coach. I wonder if he met his friend Mike for dinner at the Waduke. I think you're right. That is our first dunk of the year. It's not the first dunk of the year. It's not the first dunk of the year. It's the first, what I like I said, that alley-oop sort of transition kind of play. I mean, Filipowski's definitely dunked it. Ryan Young dunked one off a steal or something like that. It wasn't a lob, but like Ryan Young dunked one. Yeah, it's definitely not our first dunk. Duke by 15 as the Irish are 1 for their last 13. And that should be a turnover. That's off Notre Dame. Yes, it is. I work too much IRL, says Nick. My friend, don't we all? I welcome our robotic overlords that'll take all the jobs from us and let us just lounge around on the beach all day. While they also, in turn, serve us pina coladas and margaritas. Because that was one of the jobs they took, apparently. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Filipowski, too much there. Out of bounds. It's the second turnover for Flip, I think, tonight. 2 jobs is tough, man. That's tough. But hey, at least you can enjoy the Duke games. There you go. Maybe you can watch the Duke game while you work. Multitasking. Foul on Flip. That's going to be number 2. I mean, you just threw the dude to the floor. What else did you expect? Notre Dame is 3 fouls too. I gotta... Notre Dame is... Sorry, Filipowski's kind of pissed. Thank you, Chris. Much appreciated. I have to say, I will... I don't know if I... There might be one we miss next weekend, which I don't know which game that is. I might be going to visit a friend in Portland. We have to see. Ryan Young going to get this outside to Roach. Nothing. Not quite. Rebound down to Notre Dame, and they're out in transition here. A 3-pointer from Burton, and they hit that one. So back-to-back 3-pointers, one from Shrewsbury, one from Burton. A quick 6. And the lead is back down to single digits here as Notre Dame found the range finally. McCain's shot is no good, and Notre Dame hits that out of bounds, and we have hit the under 8 timeout. And that's where we're at. All right, what is the game next Saturday? Not this Saturday. This Saturday is Boston College. Next Saturday is Florida State. Okay. We might miss that one. I didn't want to miss the game. Okay, and then the Miami game is the Wednesday after. I have a really good idea for the Miami thumbnail. Actually, I have like 3 good ideas for the Miami thumbnail. I'm not sure which one I want to use. And next is I'm a dishwasher and I have in a bag. Do you at least get free not waffles, pancakes? Oh my god. I'm just saying, pancakes are a guilty pleasure of mine. I make myself protein pancakes on the weekends. It's like my cheat. Is it easy or hard to get a Duke soccer game far as location and ticket? I'm excited. I would think it's very easy. The soccer games happen in Koshkinen Stadium. And like, honestly, if the ticket isn't free, I'm sort of questioning. I think it's probably free or like $5 or something. You like the most you probably have to pay more for parking, to be honest. Yeah. All right, Nick. So what's your favorite pancake? Honestly, mine has to be with chocolate chips. That's the one. You give me a stack of chocolate chip pancakes, it's game over, man. I can't. They're just gonna be eaten. I don't do the whole like whipped cream and like butter. Just give me the chocolate chip and we're good, man. Too tasty. All right, 22-13 here as Notre Dame has started to find a shred of offense. They're now 5 of 17 shooting 30% rather, that they've gone up from shooting a paltry 13. So they're doing better there. They're 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. So out of the 5 makes tonight, 3 of them are from distance. No free throws, and currently Duke with a slight rebounding edge, 13-11. The slightly bizarre piece of this, Keon says Red Velvet is his favorite from IHOP. Well, there you go. That's an interesting one. I feel like Red Velvet is like fake. It's like obviously it's just like such a fake one. Because clearly there's nothing that's like red. Like you clearly added some food color to that one. I have not been eating anything there because they have a cockroach problem. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's not go to Nick's IHOP. Although maybe you could start your own and then we could all go there. We could hang out. So the interesting stat tonight is Kyle Filipowski, 0 points, 2 fouls. This just feels like, I don't know. It kind of has me sort of like rolling my eyes. Like, okay, here we go again. Like, you know, another night with Filipowski getting a bunch of fouls and like, you know, frustration game for him where he can't get it going offensively. And, Mitchell gets the inbound from Roach. Mitchell might be going one-on-one here. Let's see if they clear it out for him. They do want to get this Mitchell one-on-one action off the glass. Maybe that'll get him going. Mark Mitchell's got 4 tonight. Maybe Mitchell's the one that's going to bring us 20 points tonight. Either way, Duke extends to an 11-point lead here as Notre Dame has hit 3 of its last 3 after just going absolutely cold. Chat wanted TJ Power in the game. They get TJ Power in the game. In and out there for Burton on the 3, and Roach hits the deck hard and comes up a little hobbled there on the left side. I can't tell if he hit his knee kind of awkwardly or was an ankle. It looks all right, though. Man, Roach has been banged up this season, dude. He's like gotten like a bunch of minor like things, and this is, oh my goodness, the no-look pass to Young who can't finish it. And Mitchell comes down with the offensive board back outside to Roach. I don't know if Roach actually wants to take this 3. Can he take this 3? He's going to get the ACC logo outside to Mitchell. Mitchell squares up for the line drive and no good. Ryan Young with the offensive board. Duke doing work on the glass. Young is a little cornered here as McCain is going to penetrate into the paint and he's going to go to the ACC logo. Just put that up short. 3 cracks at it and nothing here for Duke. I feel like we needed to do a little bit better for TJ there to get him open and like being able to take a 3. Like he was there, but like not everybody except TJ Power touched the ball in that possession, which is disappointing. Shrewsbury for 3, no good there, and rebound to Mitchell. If it feels like Notre Dame's been missing a lot of shots, it's because they have. So that's a foul on Burton, actually. That's his 2nd. No, it's ours. That's a legal screen. What? That's lame. Pancakes. So that's why, Nick, you eat the sugar-free Reese's. That makes sense. Trying to cut out the sugar. So there you go. Burton outside, pass to Imes. Now back to Burton, over to Booth, and that's an air ball. Air ball into the lap of Stewart. Proctor gonna finish. Oh, the beautiful little reverse with the right hand with a little English. A little Australian English, of course. Proctor's got 2. This is his first bucket. Although I will admit, so the pancakes I do make for myself, I don't add sugar or anything to them. I have a protein like pancake protein powder mix or whatever. That's like it's got like the one that with the grizzly bear on it. And Notre Dame just loses this out of bounds. So it's got that, and then I put protein powder in it. So I do like equal ratios of the pancake mix with actual protein powder. And then I just put fruit, like berries in it, mix it all up. So either milk or water to mix it and then put that there. So there is no added sugar in my version of the pancakes. Travel by Sean Stewart. And it's got a turnover at the 5-minute mark here in the first half, 26-13. I'm eating her cookies and drinking milk, and you're talking about quitting this sugar. Well, from one person to the other. I guess you could, like, I just don't feel like there's a need to put a lot of sugar in your pancakes. Especially if there's, like, fruit and naturals, like the natural sugars in them. Also, if you make chocolate chip ones, you don't need any more. That's already in the chocolate. Burton connects there. He's got 7 to lead Notre Dame. Only 3 players have scored, by the way, for Notre Dame. Burton, Shrewsbury, and Njai. Proctor. Oh, the hot pass. I don't think he actually meant for Mitchell to touch that. And it was intended for Foster. I have an interesting meal, oatmeal, okay, pumpkin, peanut butter, egg whites. I'm having a 0 sugar oatmeal, pumpkin. So those are your carbs. Peanut butter and egg for your proteins. Well, peanut butter also for your fats. I like it. Is it like, no, you didn't make yourself like an omelet with the peanut butter. Oh, Mitchell got it stripped away by Zona here. 3-pointer no good again. Oh my goodness, another one. 2 offensive boards on that possession and ends in points for Notre Dame as Duke leads by 9. If you do that, Chris, post it in the Discord. Foster puts it on the deck. Gets cut off, takes the jump shot, comes up short. Blakes tries to get it, and actually out on Notre Dame. I'm not sure if Notre Dame should have tried to save that. I think that was going to be out on Blakes. Now I cooked the oats and pumpkin together and added the egg whites. Scrambled. So it's like a power bowl scramble. Ah, okay. I see what you, yeah. Okay, I have sort of a mental image of what that looks like in my head. I could see that, yeah. Yeah, it's like a scramble bowl. I love pumpkin, man. I'm a huge pumpkin fan. Unfortunately, my dog doesn't like it, and it's really disappointing because it's like great to give dogs as it's like really high in fiber for them, but like. So anytime they have like an upset stomach, you should give them pumpkin as an alternative to like the boiled rice and chicken diet. But he hates it. He just doesn't eat it. It's really unfortunate. I also love the meals that I can share with my dog, like cheese. I eat a bunch of cheese all the time, and then I just give it to the dog. And we have... It feels like we're sharing. Bang energy drink has 300 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah, man. We stay the hell away from that stuff. Bro, I used to when I was in college, we had the four logos with the real caffeine. Man, that was crazy. Pumpkin is a superfood, just like how sweet potatoes are. Man, when let me tell you, when Halloween rolls and Thanksgiving roll around, I am pumpkin everything, man. I am pumpkin soup, I am pumpkin pasta, I am pumpkin puree, I am like canned pumpkin. You name it, man. You were on deep Four Locos, man. We used to play, tell you what, we used to play beer pong with the Four Locos. And without the beer. Just say no beer, just do the Four Locos, man. It was, that was the pregame. When you had to pregame in a hurry, that's what you did. play a six cup rack with a can, 1-on-1. Oh my goodness. You were ready to go after 15 minutes, man. That was the pregame. That was another era. That was another time. No more. Good times. The orange one was terrible. Oh no, the fruit punch one was terrible. The orange one was the good one. Chris really loving the Halloween of the pumpkin. I still have 4 cans of pumpkin of just like pumpkin, like canned pumpkin saved over. Also, who else saw that crazy Virginia-Miami score? 60-38? I couldn't believe it. I was like, Miami put up 30.5? No, for the game. Shire taking a look at the box score, I guess. I don't know what he's got a stat sheet there on the bench. I don't know what he's looking at exactly. Young with the pick and roll. Nice find by Proctor. We got a foul. We got a foul by number 0, Casey Booth. Oh my goodness, folks. They're already talking about March Madness. Actually, I was on the dog walk the other day, and I was thinking, wow, we're like 6 weeks away from like Selection Sunday, like 6 or 7, right? As Young comes in and gets 2 points down low and a nice assist from Proctor. Imagine if Duke had a player with 7'7" and weighed 350 pounds. Where is that player? I agree, guys. So far, so good. Good bounce back game. Zona gets in and delivers that one. Foster came over to try to help, but that was a bit hopeless, honestly. He's given up 6 inches to the dude. Mitchell spinning too strong down low. Too much on it. Hot pass up from Burton to Zona outside, and here's Booth. And Duke extending here past the 3-point line. And Roper gets whacked. And it's a block. Oh, I thought Proctor was going to take it. He puts it on the deck instead. He got hacked, man. Again, okay, so this foul that Jamie Lucky, the ref, on the baseline calls, goes in the category of conditional foul. Even though it was called in our favor, he waited for Foster to miss that, and then he blew the whistle, which I never understand. It just sends me off the wall, man. The conditional foul. It is either a foul or it is not. It does not matter if the guy makes the basket or does not. Right? You're just like bailing yourself. You're just, it's a built-in bailout as like a ref. You're like, well, he missed it. Well, it was like, yeah, it was like, I couldn't really see it that well. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Let me just see if he makes this. And if he does, then we'll say no harm, no foul. But if he doesn't, well, then I may as well call it. It's Duke's got 30 now and extending three-quarter court pressure. It was effective the first time they tried this. Duke by 11. They led by as many as 15, and Ryan Young's going to pick up his second foul here. And he will send Notre Dame to the free throw line. Davis makes the first. And he gets the second. So Trey Davis with 2. And like Notre Dame is kind of like hanging around this like 9-11 points deficit here. Roach, a little crossover action, gets it outside of Proctor, who's going to hoist from 3. That one is a beauty, as Proctor's got 7. It's actually the second highest tally here on the Blue Devil team, behind Caleb Foster with 9, actually, as the Duke defense continues to edge its way forward. Kaznesny getting this one to Burton. And now Shrewsbury. There's Njai trying to set the screen, but actually gets a pass instead. Burton trying to look forward. Njai 1-on-1 against Young, and Njai gets the better of it. The lead is 10. 85 seconds left here in this first half. Roach comes around the curl, gives it to Proctor, and at the ACC logo, Proctor loses it, hits the deck hard. That didn't look good. Shrewsbury with a quick release, not quite one and done. No, Kaznesny comes down with the offensive board. Yeah, Burton and Njai here, they're going to try to exploit the same matchup. Njai going face up against Ryan Young. Now he tries to back him down. Good defense here by Young, and Njai loses it. Ryan Young, not bad, y'all. Not bad. This is a good defense. Well defended. Nice. We got a timeout. It's a timeout by either Duke or Notre Dame. It turns out it is Duke. So I think this is the opportunity here for the to try to double up here at the end of the half. Yep. I'm on the Duke College store as the game is going on already to buy more Duke stuff. There's a lacrosse championship shirt on clearance. Nice. Yo, the lacrosse team has great swag, dude. They've got a lot of style. Okay, so we're going to try to go for the 2-for-1 here. You got to go quick, though. 52.6 seconds. End up having to go here in the next 10 seconds, I think. I don't expect us to hold the ball at all. Just go aggressive. Get the 2-for-1. Go into the locker room up 12, 13, something like that. Seafaw steps on the end. Oh my god. No! Well, that's the front end of the 2-for-1. That's embarrassing. Saw that from a mile away. Shot no good, burn Notre Dame. And we are about 5-second game clock, shot clock differential. Yeah, it's true. Notre Dame found itself down by as many as 15 points. And right now only trails by 10. So they managed to chop 5 points off the lead. And Njai is going to foul. And actually that is going to reset the shot clock. But now 16.3 seconds in the first half. Notre Dame can't foul again or they will put Duke on the line. Oof. In and out for Roach. 3 seconds for Notre Dame. Getting up ahead. Shrewsbury. Oh, it was online. Oh, wait, he's fouled. I can't believe it, man. Foster, dude, you're killing me. What? That is such weak contact, man. Weak. All right. Chris, as you guys were talking about no sugar foods, I twisted the bottle top of my Mountain Dew 2-liter and was like, haha, suckers. Ah! Nice. All right. Shrewsbury hits 2 out of 3. That gives him 8 for the evening, and the most across the board for Notre Dame. They've had 6 people score. We've had 7, and that's going to be it for the halftime. All right. Not bad. Not bad. As long as you don't regret it. Oh, what a dangerous thing to say. Gosh, man. It's been a long day. All right. So we are at the halftime locker room. We're in the halftime locker room. We're at the halftime. Let's talk stats. Let's also stand up because I'm tired. Nick is playing on Hall of Fame difficulty. Honestly, most games should be played on hard mode. That's like, especially the action-adventure genre, that's like the only real... I feel like that's like the way the game was meant to be played. It's like balanced perfectly for it. Yeah. Chris, I have no idea what that means. All right. Let's see it. Duke by 8. Here at the half. What did we win the first meeting by? 8. Exactly. All right. So we are at exactly the margin that we finished the first game, plus 8. Duke and Duke and Notre Dame are 3 of 11 from beyond the arc. Duke shooting slightly better from a field goal percentage, 43.4% to 31.0%, but still sort of underneath where we'd expect to be. The threes are fine. We'll get a few more to drop here in the second half. Free throws, both teams 4 and 5 and 6. So either 4 and 5 or 4 and 6 in the case of Disney. Sorry, Disney. Duke. Oh my goodness. Why I have Disney on my mind from the news reports earlier that they're making this like metaverse thing, and all the news around ESPN. Maybe we'll get to see our Duke Blue Devils in ESPN 3D inside the games or something. I have seen somebody try to use one of those crazy Vision Pros to like view TV. It looks bizarre. That's a different experience. Anyway, free throws. Yes, 4 of 5 and 4 of 6. Yeah, that was my bad. The 2 Ds, man. All right, rebounds. Duke by 21 to 17. So Duke plus 4. I actually thought that this would be more than that, but all right. 2 ties only at the beginning of the game. Agreed, Cat Fan. Duke should be up by more. I mean, we got up by. I feel like though we see this all the time, right? Like we're up big against Clemson. They come back, they make it interesting. We're up in this game by 15. They come back, and now Notre Dame is only down 8. Like every time we have a team on the ropes, basically about to just like put them out of their misery, we're just like, you know what? I don't feel like it. Don't feel like it. You can just miss a couple shots, a couple turnovers, play a little bit of loose transition. Yeah. Foster actually doing pretty good tonight. 9 points. Let's here's the oddity here though is like, look, like Duke turns the ball over at 9 a game. 9.4 turnovers per game on average. We already have 7. So this is why you're saying like, okay, we were up by 15. We let them, they got back into it. We started turning the ball over. 5 steals, points off turnovers. This is crazy. Notre Dame has 10 points off 7 Duke turnovers. We have 2 points off of 8 Notre Dame turnovers. Basically, we've capitalized on 1 turnover the entire game. That's it. Notre Dame has produced, we've turned the ball over less times, and Notre Dame has 10 points. We have 2 in that. Right now I'm playing the King and I'm winning 15 to 4. Well, there you go, man. The Hall of Fame difficulty. Apparently, you need to. Apparently, you're the one to beat. Then you're the Hall of Fame guy to beat. So let's just. One of the reasons, honestly, this game could be closer than probably what it should be is like, look at the bottom down here, man. Look at this. 0 points. Yeah, early in the season we struggled with turnovers against UNC this weekend. Obviously, that was a big part of the game, and then we like, I don't know. We'll see if we're fine by the time we reach the second half. Like, it don't really only matters where we end up. Like, if we end up with 10 turnovers for the game, then great, right? Like, anyway, yeah, Filipowski with a goose egg right now has played only 7 minutes, has 2 fouls, 4 rebounds, fine. I mean, 7 minutes by is basically the same amount of time as Jalen Blake's and Sean Stewart. And Sean Stewart, for the time that he has been in the game, hit a massive dunk, alley-oop dunk. That was basically a SportsCenter highlight. So, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Filipowski tonight, but he doesn't seem to have it. I mean, he showed up big against Carolina, but tonight, no, not happening. Nobody is really shooting like that well, although Foster is 3 of 5, which just comes out to 60%. He's 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. He's hit both his free throws. He only has 1 rebound, though. McCain with 2 rebounds. He had double figures in rebounding in the Carolina game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is what we want it to look like. So McCain, in terms of number of rebounds, yeah, McCain is 3rd. I was right about this. Jared McCain's got 96 rebounds. Mark Mitchell has 111, and Philip House has got 179. I would not be surprised to see Mark Mitchell take over. I would not be surprised to see Jared McCain take over Mark Mitchell's spot in the number 2 spot here. Flip is definitely not a perfect player. He hinders us too much from time to time. I mean, nobody can really be perfect, but yeah. I mean, just look here at the bottom, right? If you sort by turnover, Filipowski has 43 turnovers, and the next highest is Proctor, who's a guard, with 24. Like, it's almost double the amount of turnovers of the next guy is what Filipowski's got. He does have 38 blocks, though. That's impressive. Anyway. All right. Anything else, chat? What do we got? I think we should be just about getting out of halftime. No. 35-44. That's 9 minutes. We got another several minutes to go. Coach K's birthday is coming up. Wait, when is Coach K's birthday? Oh, shoot. Puppy cam. Wait, hold on. Coach K's birthday is the 13th of February. Wow. All right. That's 6 days. It's a week away. Less than a week. It's next Tuesday. Puppy cam. You want puppy cam? Puppy cam. There he is. Asleep. Chilling. Chilling in the corner. He had a decently long walk. He got out there. He got a lot of energy out. And he is fast asleep is the puppy. We got the puppy cam in today. Usually he's sleeping under the desk, and it's impossible to like get the camera working under the desk. Yeah, he's a big rug. We're going to the groomers on Friday. Friday's groomers on Friday. It's been several weeks. He's got to starting to mat, so we got to fix that. Cat, thank you for this thumbnail. Yeah, it was a good one. I don't think it's my favorite this season, but it was not bad. I was on a short time schedule, and the AI got it in like 1 or 2 tries, so I take it. I gotta come up with one for the Eagles here. So we got Boston College coming up this weekend. What are we thinking for Eagles? UNC one is kind of funny. Good. That was a fun. That one's a composite, really. I had to do a lot of different ones. The problem with the UNC one is that the Blue Devil kept coming out, kept being drawn with ram horns, and I was like, why would you do that? This is so wrong. I could not for the life of me figure out why the AI wanted to give the Blue Devil the UNC ram horns. And I couldn't get it to stop doing that. So I had to Yeah, I had to like composite that one basically. But yeah, what are we thinking for the Eagles, Boston College here? Maybe like a Blue Devil fighting an Eagle. Yeah, maybe like a nest. You can't fight animals. That's not allowed. Rightfully so. It's not. You can't do violence against people, or you can't do violence against animals. It cannot be overtly violent. I thought of something like a Blue Devil, like with the bird, like with the eagle, as if it was like, you know, like the falconry stuff where they like catch the falcon. Maybe something like that. Could also like we could do like an interesting. I'm thinking like you could do like a sort of patriotic one where you have like the Blue Devil and the Eagle, and it's like there's like a patriotic like America thing going on with it or something. I mean, I gotta think about it. I'm gonna think about it a little bit. Maybe it's like the Eagle's like holding a flag and the Blue Devil's like next to it or something. They can be friendly, I suppose. They don't always have to be like the things at each other. Jim Boeheim complaining that there are no straws in Cameron. All right, so yeah, this game summary, they're talking about what we talked about at halftime, where we were out to a 15-point lead, 20-15, and then Notre Dame has since beat us 20-13, okay? So with the points off the turnovers, we've kind of let them hang around and let them get back into this, which is not what we want. No killer instinct here for these guys in this game after the UNC game. We got to shape up. Welcome in everybody here for the second half. I realize it's late over on the East Coast. Appreciate everybody hanging around. We got the nightcap, final ACC game of the weekday games. As we go late into the evening here with our Blue Devils, and we have resumed play. Notre Dame will have the arrow. And 6-6. And McCain is going to get things started with a three-pointer right off the bat. And this is the second half with Notre Dame and the arrow. Reset is good. And McCain opens the scoring. McCain is just a rising star, man. So good. He's become consistent is the thing. He was always good. He just wasn't consistent. He's becoming consistent, which bodes very well for us. A consistent third scorer. Boeheim is now complaining that his wife, who is very good looking, did not pack his pants. Okay. It's a very, very interesting color commentary here at past 10 o'clock in the evening. Burton may have gotten fouled there. This should be out of bounds on Notre Dame. I think they're trying to figure out which direction the balls should go. But anyway, Shrewsbury gonna inbound. 4 seconds to shoot as the shot clock did not reset. Shrewsbury comes off and puts up a brick. And that'll go the way of Duke here on the out of bounds. Good defense here by Duke early. We got a 3 on one end. We got a stop on the other end. Boeheim is weird. Boeheim's a character, man. I like him. Mitchell absorbing contact from Davis, and it's a foul against Notre Dame. This should be shooting 2. And Mitchell at the free throw line and gets the first. Mitchell of the bigs? Mitchell's the one I trust at the free throw line. Filipowski anxiously looking up at the scoreboard, which hangs right in the middle of the stadium. You can't see it; they don't show it on TV, but it's up there. So it says still showing he has 0 points as Mitchell gets that one. He's got 6 for the afternoon, and we're back up by 13. Good start here, as we've said, to the second half. Duke coming out with some energy. A quick 5-0 for the Blue Devils. Filipowski gets caught in the air, and it's another foul. Are they going to give it to Proctor? Filipowski gets caught in the air again. That's his 3rd. Wisconsin loss is. Why is the Wisconsin loss? I saw that at the bottom of the ticker. Is there a... Flip is not having a night, man. Flip is just not. It's not it. It's not it. Mitchell does have a lot of potential. I feel like he's just up and down. McCain has become more consistent than Mark Mitchell. Faster. High screen by Flip. Nice roll there, and he gets it blocked, actually. He'll try to go again and put it in. Yes, he gets the first one. First points for Filipowski tonight. Oh, Wisconsin is ranked. Hey, man, the ranked teams have been falling like flies. What was it? 1 week this year? Didn't we have like half the top 10 lose? A couple weeks. I feel like it was one of the weeks in January, not so long ago. Kansas went down. Duke, not Duke. It was actually everybody but Duke lost that week. Oh, another 30 seconds worth of defense by Duke. Well done there. Going, extending. 7-2 run here. Beautiful pass by McCain. Mitchell extra pass to Proctor right in front of the Duke bench. The 3! Not quite. And Filipowski gets the rebound. What a huge offensive board. He tipped it to himself. Now he's going to go one-on-one in the double team. Oh, not quite. Would have been better if he had passed that to Mitchell. Too strong. Notre Dame on the rebound. Shrewsbury from deep. Not quite. And Mitchell comes down with it. Woo! We got pace. Filipowski thought about 3. Thought better of it. He's been struggling from range. And that's going to be Trey Davis with another foul. We're going to catch our breath here? No, 17-26. Not quite. We haven't hit the 16 timeout. Inbounding here. Filipowski will take 3 this time. Hits the back of the iron. Imes looking for options. Gets Burton. Burton like dribbles it off his foot to himself. And this one is Booth. Booth back to Imes. More good defense here by Duke as we go late into the shot clock. 8 to shoot and shoot, Notre Dame has pulled it out to beyond almost 30 feet there. And this is the 3 from Shrewsbury. Wow, he gets that one. He's got 11. We got a Notre Dame player gonna hop from 3. Look out. Nice pass. We always do these little pocket passes on the on the cuts to the rim there, on the pick and roll action. We love that pass. Njai gets a foul as Filipowski will go to the free throw line, which has been an adventure all season. Yeah, Kansas lost to UCF one week. UCF beat Texas, then Oklahoma. Man, I can't even keep track of who's in the Big 12 anymore, man. It's like too many. Filipowski gets the first. And he gets the second one. So Filipowski, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Honestly, I do not remember the last time we have said that. But there you go. Booth over to Njai. And Burton trying to collect here. Burton being guarded by Mitchell. Burton's going to hoist 3, and Burton is going to hit. So that's 10. That's 2 Notre Dame players in double figures. They seem to be able to connect from 3 and about nothing else. And Roach gets his shot blocked. Shrewsbury thought about it. Burton back from Shrewsbury. That's short. Tried to make that 3 in transition. Would have made it a 6-point game. Would have made it very interesting, actually. Instead, we're keeping it at 9. Filipowski going one-on-one against Njai. That could have been called a foul. And nice spin move there. And Filipowski gets blocked. And we got a 5-on-4 at the moment as Filipowski needs to get back in defense and can't. And the 3, no good. And he gets the rebound as we dodged a bullet on that one. Filipowski wound up in the front row there with all the cameras after the last play. McCain with a Euro step action. And the stare down after the point. Wow, he thought he got fouled. Playing with an attitude, man. He's got 9. Shrewsbury to Njai. We've played 5 here in Cameron of this second half. And Booth cutting baseline here. Booth, blocked from behind by Mitchell. Njai and blocked again by Filipowski. It's kept in bounds as Proctor has it, pushing up to the floor to Filipowski, the spin move, and he's fouled by Burton. That'll be 2 shots when we come back. Kyle Filipowski starting to find a little bit of rhythm here in the second half. 4 points so far, and yeah, that what a play there by McCain, finishing right through the contact of Shrewsbury. Nicely done by McCain. As Cat Fan was saying, McCain is fun. I mean, McCain has shown us a lot here. Let's look quickly back at the last couple games. 23 against UNC. Against Virginia Tech, he had 9, but he had the 10 rebounds in that game, actually. So he actually got it done on the glass more so than in points. McCain with 21 against Clemson. Needed every bit of that one in a game that was extremely close. Against Louisville, he scored in double figures there. He had 10. 20 in a game against Pittsburgh. 6 in the game against Georgia Tech. Actually, I guess that was his only sort of dud here. 12 in the first game against Pittsburgh, and then in the previous game against Notre Dame, he had 11. He's been, and then 18 against Syracuse. I mean, in ACC play, he's averaging well into double figures. It's quite good. So there you go. McCain has been on the rise, especially when you need him in conference. Make sure I have this right. I think it is 4 fouls on Notre Dame in this half. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. Yeah, okay, I have that right. Let's see if anybody's on double-double watch. Filipowski and Mitchell probably the only close ones on that. Both of them have 7 rebounds. The points are kind of far off, though. Mitchell's got 6. Filipowski's got 4. Opportunity to get 2 more at the free throw line here when we come back from break. McCain actually taking a little break from the rebounding action tonight. He's only got 2. 3, 4, 5, 7. Duke has yet to turn it over here in the second half, which is good news. It's 7 in the first half. We've stayed at 7. I'm sure the last stream was painful. No, actually, it wasn't at all. It was the Carolina. It was a great game. It was super entertaining. The two teams played lights out, man. We had a ton of people to stop by too. It was fun. Super entertaining. The Jim Boeheim one. Number 1 Syracuse, number 5 Duke. I love the jacket they gave him, man. That's great. Yeah, Keon, I'm not sure what Flip's problem is. Keon is saying, I wish Flip would play with the I am the best player on the floor mentality. He simply is, if not the most talented. I feel like part of me feels like he does, but then he like picks up 2 fouls and then it's like, well, all right, you guys are sitting on the bench, and then he's missing free throws here. And then like he just feels like he gets frustrated easily. And I don't know. I actually think I actually wonder if it's the opposite. I wonder if some of his problems are that like he actually does think he's the best player on the floor, and then he either it's like he's not getting the ball or like the ball's not going for him, and that like raises a level of frustration. I don't know. He gets blocked there, actually has to get it back outside to Blake's. There's Mitchell, and Mitchell's going to put it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 8 after that one. Should watch all of Chris Webber highlights minus the 93 championship game. Yeah, I don't know. There's like some games it's so weird. Like he just can't get out of his own way sometimes. I don't know. Burton gets that one to drop. He's got 12. It's kind of the Jeremy Roach shot right at the logo. Filipowski passing to Mitchell. Mitchell inside. Mitchell going to finish. Actually, Mitchell will get fouled as Booth will draw his second. I don't know if he does. He's not trustworthy in his teammates. Actually, I don't know if that's true though, because his passing this year has been significantly better than it was last year, like especially interior passing. He has more assists this year already. It was actually a couple games ago. He had eclipsed his entire assist total from last year. So actually he does clearly like look for his teammates to score. I don't know. One day it tastes good, then it doesn't. Some days he's scoring like crazy, the next he's like a rookie. I don't know. I mean, he's a rhythm player. If things are going away, he's demanding the ball. He's been doing a lot of pouting this year. Body language is unpredictable. Yeah, that's a good one. The body language, you can tell very easily when the body language is not positive. Actually, it's super easy to tell with him when his body language is not in it. Yeah. That one's true. I don't know. There's some days I feel like, I'm a superstar at work, and some days where you're just like, wow, that was rough. I mean, it happens to everyone, right? Like, Some days you're just in that flow state, and other days it's just like, wow, it's like hard to get into that state. Oh, Blake's with the defense there and trying to fight off the ball with Burton, and he's going to force the turnover. Nice job by Jalen Blakes. Good energy here. I actually don't know if that was the right call or not. Let's check the replay. Burton touches it last. And who knows? That's definitely off Burton. That's definitely off Burton. Definitely off Burton. It's definitely off his right hand. All right, Flip's got it at the top of the key. And he's going to try to put it on the floor and drive it. No. Foster back to Filipowski. Filipowski looking. Look, left, looking right. Now driving. Plants the pivot foot. Travels. Not called. Wild shot. And no idea what that was. Seems like maybe he got hit in the head or something. Not quite feeling it. If I'm doing a scouting report on Duke, I'm matching up bigger guards on ours and tagging Flip every time he's in the game. Yeah, probably, man. I mean, he's susceptible to foul trouble. Of course you would be. Stepping into this one in transition is Foster, not quite. And we got a rebound here by Stewart and another rebound by Filipowski, and the putback by Flip is the one that goes. Timeout, Notre Dame. And as the lead is back to 13, so we're going back and forth here. It's +5 than what we had at the halftime. Duke definitely asserting itself. Hi, buddy. What's up? Puppy cam. Puppy cam for the timeout. There he is. Say hi. What's up, buddy? Come here, bud. Blake's is a high energy. He's an energy guy off the bench. You always feel like something interesting is gonna happen when Blake gets in the game. It's like, yeah, unpredictable. Why the hell Flip take that shot? I don't know, man. It's like when Flip is also like trying to take threes. Like his 3-point shooting has gone downhill. His free throw shooting has gone downhill. I just don't know. It's like somehow he still averages like 19 points a game or something. I don't know. Hi, bud. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Mitchell is better from... No, Mitchell is not better from 3. That is not true. That is statistically not true, actually. Come on. Come here. Up you go. Statistically not accurate. Filipowski is Filipowski is 26 of 73 from 3. Is about 35%. And Mitchell is 4 of 27, which is sitting down at 14.8%. So yeah. Free throw, however, Mitchell 67 to 90. 67 of 90 for 75%. Filipowski, 74 of 113. He has taken 113 free throws. The next highest number of free throws taken, by the way, is Mark Mitchell with 90. So he's taken 23 more free throws than anybody else on the team, and he's only shooting 65%. Like, imagine how many more points. You shoot another 10%, man. That's another, that's like 85. Shoot another, if you're shooting up in like the 75%, you're like, there's a couple games we might actually win. I am completely against Flip shooting the 3. He should just not do it. That's how it was for Singler's senior season. He disappeared for like 3/4 of the season, and then he lit up Arizona for 18 for us to lose by 16 with Kyrie's 32. Too good to be in these situations. Yeah, I don't know. And we're back at it here as Notre Dame's got 3 seconds on the clock, and we got a rebound by Sean Stewart. Hey. Come here. Yep. Ooh, ow. Roach can't quite hit it. We've got the dog action going. See? Puppy. He feels like he's going to fall off. Probably true. I mean, our defense has been good, but Notre Dame is also, like, statistically the worst offense in the ACC. So that has helped. Stewart, nice little leaner there for Stewart. He's got 4. I love how Sean Stewart, every time he scores, he's, like, super excited. He's, like, yelling, emotional every time he gets a bucket. Like, on the alley-oop, I see it, right? You're like, you do like the whole scream after the massive dunk, but like this little like floater here, he's like also excited. Seafoss with the steal, winds up right in his lap. He's gonna dunk it. Oh, yes, he does. Wasn't quite emphatic, but he got up for it. 11 points for Foster. He is the first. He's the first Blue Devil in double figures tonight. And we've played 30 minutes of basketball. That's crazy. We have very balanced scoring. 3-pointer, no good. And Proctor with the rebound. No, the offensive board lands in the lap of Davis as Notre Dame has to come all the way back down the floor. And Burton tries to shoot 3, and that's no good. Bench points are nice. We said at the top of the show, chat was clamoring for more production from the bench as Ryan Young gets an illegal screen called against him, and that's a turnover there in that department. What's up, buddy? You're too big to be on my lap anymore, man. Just too big, too large. Oh, there you go. There you go. There it is. Yeah, so Foster, the first Blue Devil in double figures. We have McCain with 9, Proctor with 9, Mitchell with 9, Filipowski with 7. Very balanced scoring all around, as we were saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Duke players have scored tonight. The only players who have... Actually, I should probably get, like... We should probably just, like, delete Jane Shute and, like, Christian Reeves. Because those guys are out for the rest of the season, so we'll condense the lineup a little bit. There we go. Condensing the lineup, RIP, the season for those other two. So basically all available players have played in this game. Blake's has come in, hasn't scored. The TJ Power has also come in, just hasn't scored. So there are 10 available Duke players, 8 of them have scored. Your mom's a Gonzaga fan. Man, I think Gonzaga's always perennially, year in, year out, just overrated. But It is what it is. I remember when people trolled that Reeves should start. I remember that at the start of the year, too. That's, yeah. Welcome in, everybody, here just past 10:30 on the East Coast. Thanks for joining us, even though it's late. Or maybe you're like me and you're on the West Coast and it's like not quite late, but you haven't had dinner yet or something. Should be getting back to it quite soon. We're at just about 10 minutes left to play. 9 minutes and 30 seconds, rather. So this is an interesting stat that they're showing here tonight, because they're basically saying Filipowski in the first Notre Dame game had 7 points as well. That was a game on the road. He was 2 of 12. Tonight he has 7 points too. He's 2 of 9. Back then he took 1 of 4 from 3. He's only attempted one three tonight, thankfully. Time for a win. It is winning time. It is winning time. 9:33 to go here. And Duke by 15, so the lead back to the tied for the largest lead of the game. And that's a steal as Stewart comes up with it and up ahead of Filipowski. This might be a dunk. No, they're going to strip him from behind, and it's actually going to be a foul. He will go to the free throw line as Davis picks up his third. It's John Shire time. Shire going to suit up, man. Suit up and start jacking threes and just start putting in free throws, actually. They should just let Shire shoot the free throws. Now I have... Oh, God, I got dog hair in my mouth. Oh, my God. And he misses the first of the 2 free throws. And he makes the second. All right. 8 points so far for Flip. Say hi. Say hi. How is the dog doing? The dog is doing good. It is kind of funny that your name is Cat Fan and I've got a dog here. I think this dog has seen a cat once and like tried to like go and chase after it. He's a big fan of squirrels. He's also a big fan of rabbits and chasing either of those animals. Out of bounds, Notre Dame. Another defensive clinic here. This is, I don't know, by just my memory, I believe the third or fourth time Duke has gone late into the shot clock and stopped Notre Dame basically for the full 30 seconds. So... See, I have a friend texting me if I think Flip has improved his draft stock this year. Interesting question. I will pose the question in chat as Roach goes in, and that's not a good spot for you, bud. Chat, what do you think? Has Flip improved his draft stock? I'll weigh in here in a second. It's a yes or no or a maybe. Or a to be determined, I guess. There you go, but offensive board to Notre Dame. And they still can't get that to go. They're going to reset here as the rebound by Roper, and Roper's going to take 3. Nothing. Oh, that's a hold. That's a hold. That's the 4th on Flip. Yep. Cat Fan says maybe, but actually I think it's about the same. 4 fouls on Filipowski tonight. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same. I think it's slightly improved because of the passing ability. Like, he's definitely not going to play a 5, but like to play like a 4, I kind of like that, but it hasn't gone up significantly, I don't think. The passing has been good. The the 3-point shooting has gone the other way. And we know in the NBA, you need really versatile bigs that can hit like from 3. That's like really valuable. That has not worked. Mitchell might have improved. That's an interesting take. There you go. That's an interesting take. I like that. That one I'm not so sure about either, though. Because, like, again, Mitchell's just, like, really bad on the road. There's, like, games and he just disappears, man. Like, the Carolina game, Mitchell, like, disappeared. Like, what? Well, okay, he ended up with 11, but, like, I don't know. He got 8 points against Virginia Tech, 13 against Clemson. It's, like, okay. 20 against Louisville. He played a good game against Louisville. He was out against Pitt, so he didn't play that one. Out against Georgia Tech. Then 4 against Pitt the first time. I don't know. It feels inconsistent. I feel like of the two, Mitchell would benefit more from another year in college. That's for sure. One sec. My friend over here needs more water. I think McCain is doing wonders for his potential draft. Like his is on the rise, that's for sure. Brian Yell will become a unanimous owner of the Duke podcast. Yeah, I don't think. I'm not sure his NBA prospects are that high. Okay, college player, but no, it's not happening. All right. I love him. He just oozes Duke energy for some reason. It's also very easy for Ryan Young to like drive you insane. He's a high motor guy. I will give him that. He's a high effort, high motor guy. I don't question his effort. I question his ability. His talent. There's a difference. I question his talent, not his effort. Let's put it that way. All right. Oh, my God. He's going to get called for a foul there. That's his 4th. We're running out of dudes to put in the front line here. Mitchell's got 0, and Sean Stewart's got, what, 1? All right, so... Roper at the free throw line misses the first as it rolls all over the rim and out. Uh-oh. And out again as Notre Dame misses there. So, meanwhile, while we've been having this amazing conversation here between all of us, the lead has grown to 18. And it's fine. We can keep having a great conversation because the game is in exhibition mode as Mark Mitchell's going to step out from behind the 3-point line and try to get that one to fall, and it hits just about every part of the rim 3 times and then decides to come right out. So not quite there for Mitchell as his 3-point woes continue this season. And that's a turnover there by Notre Dame. And live ball turnover. Mitchell's going to try to go coast to coast on his own. Can't do it. Get outside. Well defended in transition by the Irish. And Ryan Young now looking for options here. Gives it to Proctor. And Proctor thought about 3. Gives it to Foster. Foster over to Mitchell. Mitchell going to put it on the deck and get a foul. That's a foul on either Roper or Davis. Fouls on Davis, which is number 4 for him, which we don't foul out anybody ever, so that's like fine. But that Roach 3 miss was painful. Which one? Which one? Mitchell at the free throw line, shooting right at his season average. He's 74% from the line, and he's 3 of 4, 3 of 5, as he missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Oh, the one where it bounced out. That was Mitchell right now. Roach is on the bench. Hopefully not injured or anything. He's kind of been a little hobbled. McCain comes down with a rebound off of Zona 3 that doesn't connect. 7-0 run here for the Blue Devils. Proctor's going to go for 3. That looks good, just strong. Actually, as teams exchanging shots and nothing's falling here. Yeah, Zona's going to try again, and that's short and right into the hands of Proctor. It's just like, oh, hey. The 3 bounce was, oh, in the first half. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, I see the Wisconsin thing. Michigan pins Wisconsin, 3rd straight loss. I see. So they've lost 3 straight. Well, guys, to be real, like, Cephas tries to get it to go, and the rebound here to Mitchell, he gets fouled from behind. That'll be the 5th, actually, on Trey Davis. Look, Carolina lost games on either side of us. Right? They lost the game going into our game against Georgia Tech, and then they lost the game after our game at home to Clemson. Like, we were not that far away from actually beating them. Like, it was a very possible game to win. Carolina could have been on a 3-game skid too. Right? Like, number 3 team in the country loses 3 straight would have been the headline had we won. You can't wear your Wisconsin shirt tomorrow. And Mitchell loses the first, and oh my God, he's missed 4 straight at the line. Jesus. Can't shoot free throws. The lead stays at 18. Burton from deep. Burton connects. He's got 17. 15 points and 5:20 to go. Burton's been the star for Notre Dame. Of course, Ryan Young with a little turnaround jump shot with 4. Burton put it on the deck, going left on Cephas, nothing, as Mitchell comes down with the rebound. That might be close to a double-double. It might be the 10 rebounds. Mitchell with the armbar. Young with the follow. 4 straight points for Ryan Young. He's got the energy. And he's on cleanup duty. Tonight, Notre Dame is most second chance points allowed this season. Duke with 19. Wow. The second chance, the putbacks on the offensive boards. Roper thinking about 3. Jab stepping 3 times. Ooh, wow. No, sorry, Booth. That was 5 for him. Foster trying to step through, gets fouled by Imes. That's the first there. It'll be a 1-and-1. Cat fan says, they like the win. I do too. I wish we made more free throws, but yes. Foster makes the first. Oh my God. Jim Boeheim and West Durham are... No, not West Durham. Packer are talking about games from 1966, man. Yo, that was like 60 years ago, man. That ain't... I don't know. I don't know. This conversation has gone in a different direction for those guys right now. Here, as Duke is up by 18 as we tick under 4. Oh my goodness. Nobody here is going to remember that, gentlemen. Knesny for 2. Jim hasn't been successful in a while. He won a lot of games, though. He was around for a while. There's the interior passing we were talking about. Out of bounds on Mitchell, though. And that'll be the final under 4 timeout. 3:25 is when we take it. Here, Duke by 16. As we are in control here coming down the stretch, looking for the 8th W of the ACC campaign. Looking good, looking good. There, N.J. Davis. Let's look what we got with, we got 9 rebounds for Filipowski and 8 points. We got 9 rebounds for Mitchell and 9 points. If Mitchell had hit his free throws, he would be in double figures. Foster's still the only Blue Devil in double figures, which is crazy to me. He's got 13. And then we've got McCain with 3 rebounds and 9 points. I'm sure he's jealous of Coach K. I mean, he's got a gold medal with Coach K. He's got at least two gold medals with Coach K. I don't know. I feel like Coach K brought him along well enough here. They're good friends too, so. Duke shooting tonight, 43% from the floor, 4 of 17 from 3. Not our best 3-point shooting night, to be honest. Notre Dame having not that much better, but on volume, they've hit more threes. They're 7 of 25. On a percentage basis, it's only 28 to 24, so it's not that much better. But the free throw line continues to be an issue for Duke, and the free throw line is going to be a problem for us when we get into March, guys. Like, this is a red flag right here. 13 of 21 right now at 62% for the game. And it's especially our bigs that can't shoot free throws. Like, our guards are fine, but like our bigs are really struggling shooting free throws. I mean, we lose a game in March on free throw shooting. We're going to look back and be like, yeah, we knew that was a problem the whole season. 40 rebounds here for Duke to 34, so plus 6. 15 offensive boards have turned into 19 second chance points. So Duke has 15 offensive rebounds. They've turned into 19 second chance points. Notre Dame has 13 offensive boards that they've turned into a grand total of 2. Very, very... It's nice to see from Duke. And the turnovers, again, we are right at 9 for the game. We were at 7 in the first half. We're at 9 for the game. We've turned it over only twice here in the second half. Look at that. We cleaned up the turnovers and just blew out the lead. We're up by 17, 3:25 to go. This game is a wrap. Proctor should shoot more. Same with McCain. Nick, you got a hard Lego, man. Hope you got an instruction kit. Shrewsbury. Duke by 14, under 3 now. Filipowski's still in the game, as is Mitchell. So the starters! And Mitchell with a beautiful dunk as he's got 11. What a pass from Filipowski, and Mitchell takes it home to the rack. That's the second highlight play for the night. Imes over to Burton. Burton does not get it to Booth. And Burton with a little shot there. The Jeremy Roach patented shot. Well, post a picture of it in Discord once you're done, man. I want to see the logo car. I want to see the Lego car. Roach is going to take the air out of it here for a second, as we expect the Blue Devils to do. We got under 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to shoot 3. That's a long rebound. And we get another 10 seconds above where we were. So reset there. 14 to go now on the shot clock. The Discord is in the description of the video. It's in the text underneath the video. McCain driving baseline. McCain gonna put it in off the glass. That's 11 for him. As we get another Blue Devil into double figures. So all of a sudden, we got Blue Devils in double figures, man. Filipowski got to be next. Oh, that's such a silly foul. It's like a... Boston College, and then, McCain takes a shot, and then Wake Forest. The Demon Deacon one, that's going to be a fun one. We can have fun with that thumbnail. Oh, McCain gets like double hit. There's no foul call. They're reviewing. There's no flagrant here, but like... They say ACC has good jerseys. Really? Duke has good jerseys. I don't know about the rest of them. All right, boys, we got a minute and 15 seconds left. Like, just end the game. Come on, let's go here. Like, yeah. There's nothing here. Just move on. Flagrant 1? That's not a... I agree with Jimmy Boeheim on this one. There's no flagrant here, man. This is cooked. No. The foul was on Shrewsbury, who was the one that set the screen. I don't agree, man. McCain misses the first of the free throws, man. Like, oh my God, he missed them both. Free throw shooting, man. Yo, John Shire I gotta lock these kids in a gym and make them shoot free throws, dude. I don't know what else to say. It's bad. John was a 90% free throw shooter. How in the world are you going to convince me that he can't get a team to shoot free throws well? Teach. Coach. Coach, Coach, the free throws. Roach going to go for the ACC line. Not quite. Rebound Filipowski? No. And 60 seconds to go. Duke by 16. The three-pointer from Notre Dame. In and out. Roach brings it down. We're actually going to finish on time, boys. Roach needs to coach this team. We got the Our House chant going. Look, actually, Caleb Foster is going to end up with the most points here on the evening. As I say that, Mitchell is going to get fouled by Burton. Go to the free throw line with 7.5 seconds left. We'll see if he misses the free throws, man. Free throw shooting is contagious. Oh, finally somebody hit the free throw. Wow. I have hope in Foster too. Look, we're gonna need Foster down the stretch. Like, we're gonna need contributions like from guys coming off the bench. You get 8 to 10 points from Caleb Foster off the bench, man. That's what we need. We're good. Mitchell Bell, that was nice. Wait, that went in, right? That did not go in? Oh, no, it did go in. Yeah. All right. A three-pointer by Notre Dame, and Sean Stewart is the last one to come down with the final rebound of the game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be it. We are going to finish up Duke by 18. We're going to do a quick sign-off here as I got stuff to do. I got to eat. I got to work out. And all this stuff. We got to get going. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for, look, John Shire is now talking with the Notre Dame coach. He's like, I don't know what that foul was about. It's like reading lips here. I don't know what that foul was about. I don't know what the foul was about either. Whatever. In any case, good bounce back game for our Blue Devils. We'll see you back here on Saturday to go against the Boston College Eagles. And that game is at 2 p.m. Eastern, which will be rather early. It's 11 o'clock tip for us here on the West Coast. So an early one, but against Boston College. We'll see you right here. As always, stay safe, everybody. And until then, go Duke. Good night.